You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. You can see me rocking my Eagles green, getting excited for another Super Bowl. So Masters in Trading Live, I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Go over the market, share some thoughts. Once in a while, we'll share our trade of the day. So this week, man, tough week. The biggest advice is going to be all throughout 2025. We want to be active in this market. We are seeing, we call them in the biz news bombs. News bombs are a news release comes out and can drastically affect the market. Historically, you might get a couple of these a month, but it seems like we're getting these every single day. So the most important thing for traders is we want to be active. Today, we are going to talk about, we're going to go over VIX term structure this week. VIX term structure got really out of whack this week, usually very bearish for the market. Market is rallying, just turned around, getting a little weak right now, but get on prints. What a weird market we're dealing with. We'll talk about gold, IBM, Big Blue, the real quantum name through the roof, and then finally a little energy play. Let's go to the screen. All right. Pull up my pen. Now, what do we have here? This is VIX term structure, okay? Those who follow the program, you know we follow VIX term structure very closely. I actually have it on the left here. So VIX term structure is the volatility indexes, the VIX. The VIX is a 30-day measure of volatility. My pen is a little sticky, so I'm not going to write too much. So what do we have here? The VIX is going to be the yellow line, okay? So the VIX we have as the yellow line. The VIX 9D is going to be the red line. DeepSeek was over the weekend. Volatility shot up. Now, what ended up happening is the VIX 9-day got considerably higher than the others, than the 23-day, the 30-day, the 37-day. Historically, this is very, very bearish. But as the market dissected the DeepSeek news, that VIX 90 today is finally trading under the 23, the 30, and the 37. So here's what it looks like if I overlay the market. And for the market, I'm going to use the QQQs as the market for this one. But the QQQs are going to be in blue, strong. Why are they strong? Because that VIX 9D is so freaking weak. Well, DeepSeek tanks the market. The VIX 9D rallies. This is usually, we'll see some follow through, but we never saw that follow through, and risk slowly came out of the market. Yesterday, we saw a little bit of spike after the Fed released their minutes. It wasn't their minutes, but they removed the word inflation, so that should be a little bit bearish. We'll see what the market plays out. Right now, the QQQs, 519.43. A little bit in no man's land, I'd say. Whenever we're looking at the market, we always want to look at the most data first. So I'm looking at a weekly. After a weekly, I'll get into a smaller time frame. I'll look at a daily. You could see weekly volatility, but hasn't really gone anywhere since December 2nd. Lots of volatility, but we haven't really moved. Let's look at a daily. We just have 3 in standard deviation bands. We use these just for forced discipline. You'll see the highs are pretty much the same all throughout there. The high of today, 526.10. This high, 526. pretty much exact same high that we failed right there. Interesting. A little bit of no man's land because we are right in the middle of those two. I would watch those volatility closely. VIX 9D 1557. If that continues to go lower, the market will be strong. If VIX 9D picks up and gets strong, you'll see the market turn over and get weak. Just want to stop for a moment, check in with all you guys. That makes sense? Oh, you guys lost sound? Just checking in with the chat right here. People are saying, glad I don't own any UPS. Thank you, everybody, for joining, talking about a little seasonality. The sound good? The sound seems okay as well. Sounds good. All right, we're going to push forward. Good. I like to highlight what's really going on in the market. 2016. Okay, we got 10 years. Gold. Gold is so unbelievably strong. Silver's having a great day. How do we express our opinion in silver? We often talk about POS. We talk about AG. I think it's the SIL is the silver miner. Global Silver Miner, SIL. So lots of ways to express your opinion. Here's POS. And here's AG. The takeaway, though, is gold and silver historically have a tight relationship. As gold continues to go higher, we continue to prefer to be in silver. Also, one of my favorite trades in the market right now is copper. Copper is really unbelievably weak. How do you get long copper? Well, futures traders can get long /HG. That's what it looks like there. We can look at a longer term on copper, just so you can get a better feel for it. There you go. Or if you don't want to get long copper, you can always look for stocks that are tightly correlated with copper. That's what we're doing in our divergence program. Moving on, Microsoft. Today, IBM is going nuts, right? IBM is doing phenomenally well today. I'm a big IBM fan. IBM, in my opinion, is the real quantum company. Here's what IBM looks like. Well, here's what Microsoft looks like. Microsoft pulling back. We have these buys and sell signals on here. These buys and sell signals are really kind of built to keep us on the edges. For those who like to stay on the edges, Microsoft, certainly a really nice long-term hold if you're looking for long-term exposure to some of these Magnificent Seven. It might be a good buying opportunity right now for those interested in Microsoft. That's why I wanted to share this with you. And then finally, along the comments of staying busy and staying active, yesterday we shared a whole bunch of advanced notice names. Here are the advanced notice names. We went through all the different names that were on our advanced notice names yesterday. Something that stood out to me, FLNC. Energy names are going to perform well under this new administration. They're already performing well. And something to consider is a stock FLNC. Good. You got a little buy signal here. We like to stay on the edges. There's good reasons to be in the trade. So for those watching it, for those that are not in our community, something to think about. FLNC. That's what I got for you. We get on every day the market's open. Everybody in our all access, You guys don't go anywhere. We're going to go over our portfolio and answer some of your questions. Thanks for watching.